Welcome back, viewers and listeners, to RamboKanambo, the Unapologetic Dancehall voice. And yeah, dancehall, well and truly nice again. So today we'll talk about Sumfest, and all of the bangarang and the fallout after Vybz Kartel running. Enough time has elapsed for us now to just speak on what we think go on after this whole Sumfest debacle. Now, if we don't know, make we do a short recap. So, Sumfest are going on and thing, and Masicka I go perform, and to our understanding, apparently, Skeng did perform in the same time slot the way Masicka did perform, but apparently Skeng did late, so Masicka they make perform at that time. And to our understanding, again, it seems like that may have not gone down well with Masicka, right? And remember, Masicka and Skeng not really on good terms either too. But anyway, Masicka forward out on the stage for do him obligation, which is to perform, right? And him said before him even touch on the stage, say, yo, I'm last Sumfest this. Because I can't take the style thing. Now that is significant, Because him not say why style thing, Him not going into no details. Him just say him can't take the style thing. Right? And him a go on, and him a perform. And him say another thing, we must say, why? He my baddest DJ. And genocide stands alone. On one side. That's a genocide. John, hey, that is damning, Because after him said that, apparently everybody and their mother can say a Vybz Kartel matter. Or Vybz Kartel matter this. Or because of Vybz Kartel. Or because of the crowning where Vybz Kartel I get. Masicka want the kingship where Kartel have. Now, I'm not going to look on it so simple because I don't think it have nothing to do with that. I don't think it have nothing to do with Kartel crowning moment at Sumfest. Something happened backstage, and it has everything to do with when Masicka for go perform, and because Skeng late, Masicka for perform. Think of that stuff to do with it. So really and truly, Masicka's issue is with Joe Bogdanovich and co. But because Kartel align with Joe Bogdanovich and co, maybe that's why Kartel get piece of fire from Masicka. Maybe that if Kartel burn, if Masicka burn no fire upon Kartel, right? Because we are assuming, right? We are assuming based off of the evidence what we see, right? But him say what him say. And then Jashii forward out, and him say what him say. Apparently he must say, none of them not bad like him, DJ. So he must support Masicka. Right? As I say, everybody and them mother run out. Masicka Badman Kartel theme crown. Here what we are saying over here. So it is not that simple. And number one, if Masicka, since Kartel forward out, the two man them link, and there's no bad energy or anything. And this king talk basically are going from them the time. From shortly after Kartel forward out, and Kartel do what him do. The king talk just do the rounds on the social media then between the fans and so on and so forth. Right? The king talk just do the rounds. And we don't hear Masicka say nothing now. We don't see Masicka forward out and say nothing now. We see Masicka and Kartel perform on stage. And there was no animosity. So all of a sudden now, Masicka bad mind him because him see the crowning moment. Masicka bad mind now and inner him feelings. No, sir, I don't think so. I refuse to believe that. I refuse to believe that. I don't think that is what happened. I think Masicka bad mind now, Kartel for no kingship. But then I know we are looking and we say a man called Nuffy, you know. You know Nuffy are MC. Right? For Nuffy a dancer show them. Nuffy a biggest dancer show them. Right? And a Kartel MC. So basically him a part of Kartel camp. Right? And him a style Masicka them and Jashii them. So the man them a pussy. And him say something significant in that video that when I look upon it. Him say a long time him a tell Kartel say them boy they don't rate you. Meaning a long time him a tell Kartel say them a young artists and Masicka them included. They don't rate Kartel. Now I find that damning, you know, because Kartel from him forward though, right? I push peace and him a push unity in the music. So why Nuffy now in a Kartel ears a poison Kartel mind against the youth them? Even if, right, because we assume, even if the youth them as well must say, don't rate Kartel, make Kartel forward to that conclusion. Why you a poison Kartel mind? Why you a instigate? I saw some of them something are going to dance hall, you know. Sometimes, you know, enough of them back and forth between artists, you know. It not start by the artists, them, you know. It start by some man in the camp where feel some type of way. And them so in the artist them ears. Right? And put things in the artist them mind. And then it end up becomes a confrontation between the artists them when like there was nothing like that, but them pies in the artist them mind against them one another, and the man them end up hate them one another. Enough of the time at that go on in a dance hall. Enough of the time. And that might be a case right here too. That just might be the case right here. Because Sumfest without this, no man, before this, no man, with Sumfest and everything behind it, the hype behind it, with Kartel crown and thing, you know. Sumfest got a massive turnout. Now, Sumfest was hugely successful. A whole heap of people there at Sumfest. The crowd did thick. Joe Bogdanovich supposed to beard. The crowd did thick in all access areas. VIP, VVIP, general admission, you name it. Hugely successful. Especially compared to previous Sumfest shows. But we are see of recent, right? Whether that a Kartel effect or not, who knows? But we know say the show did ram. Right? And we can't go around that. But this you know, this a whole thing, you know, with Masicka, you know, and Kartel, you know. It's just I open a can of worms, you know, and then we have to go wait to see, you know, what they must say, because people already have picked them side, you know. And who feel say, boy, Masicka bad mind, you know. As I say, yo, on this platform, we're going to make bad mind redundant, you know. We're not going to use that term out there. I think that term has been abused to the point where it come like, it don't even make sense anymore. Masicka bad mind Kartel. For what? For what? When the man just forward or the man in my link and everything good, so all of a sudden now, Masicka, I go see crowning moment and now Masicka in him feelings now, right now, it don't make sense to me. I'm not going to run with a narrative there. Me not going to push a narrative there. Something else happen. And I think that something will happen is between Masicka and the organizers of Sumfest, because him forward out and him say, look, I'm last Sumfest. Him not say nothing about Kartel, you know. Him not say, yo, Kartel this him, you know. And Kartel this and that, you know. Him say, I'm last Sumfest. So we can say definitively there's an issue between Masicka and the Sumfest crew, which is Joe Bogdanovich and co. Alright? But it probably wouldn't make for a more entertaining news. So some people are put out say, boy, a Masicka versus Kartel. Because that sound more entertaining and a more, you know, cutting edge, as opposed to a Joe Bogdanovich versus Masicka, you know. Because Joe is an artist. But anyway, we'll go watch some more and see what go on in the music space, yeah. And thing. But this is just my take on the whole situation. What I say I go on. I'm sure in the coming days, weeks or months, we'll go get more information as to what happened. And maybe y'all, if Masicka go do all the interview now and them ask him question about it, we get more answers. So, because sometimes I saw it go to, you know, interview the one, we get more answers pan what did actually happen. Because we don't hear Masicka side all now, you know. And we don't hear Kartel say nothing about this thing all now. We don't hear Kartel say nothing. Well, at least since the making of this video, we don't hear Kartel say nothing. But we're going to stay tuned same way and see what go on. See what go on with this thing, yeah? And see what becomes of it. But anyway, manners and respect as usual, people. Blessed again for tuning in to the Unapologetic Dancehall Voice. Yeah. Bless up until we meet again.